Okay, parents, with the first math test fast approaching, I thought it was a good time to start talking about grades. Okay, this is the fourth grade is the first year where kids start receiving letter grades, and a typical grading scale at the middle school and high school will look something like this. And in all the years that I've talked with kids, kids have always expressed to me that this is the set of grades, A's and B's, that they consider to be good work, reflective of quality effort that they're proud of, and that this set of grades over here are grades that they just generally refer to as bad grades. And so I like to follow William Glasser's research on what a quality school would look like, and basically just eliminate this set of grades from my grading scale and just focus and kind of make it mandatory that kids always strive and achieve quality work. Now, what that will mean, of course, some people say, well, what happens when a kid doesn't get to that quality work? Well, instead of settling for it, I'm going to ask the students to revisit it. Hey, can you go back? Are you willing to do a little more work and improve your performance? And in most cases, kids are more than willing to do that. They go home and they study, they come back, they retake that test, and they achieve that mastery that we're looking for. What often happens, though, once you've started that cycle of, hey, improve your work, kids will start to ask from there, hey, Mr. Irby, can I retake it from there? I think I can do better. And I will say yes. And they will come and they'll retake it, and their scores will improve. I'll even have kids, even the first time, sometimes say, hey, Mr. Irby, I got 9 out of 10. I know I can do better than that. And again, you're in the cycle. If you're willing to do the work to improve your score, I'm always willing to give you an opportunity to do that. And kids always have the opportunity to strive for more quality in their work. So generally we do get kids who get all A's and B's. Some kids get it on the first test, some kids get it on the third or fourth test. Now, occasionally you'll get kids who, when they're in the process, they don't show the type of improvement that they're looking for. And that's fine. That just means that then we'll start looking at how are they studying, and maybe I'll give them study tips. Maybe I'll have them come in after school. Again, we'll look at the process then. They're showing the work effort, and now it's time for us to give them some assistance so that they then can get to the type of success that they're looking for. So it's a system that really, I have very few kids who do poorly. Now, some kids will say, well, Mr. Irby, is it possible at all to do poorly in your class? And the answer is yes, but I think you have to have kind of an extreme effort to do so. I mean, because what you have to do is you basically have to choose that you're not going to retake any tests, that you're not coming in after school, and that pretty much that you're just giving up, that I'm done with this effort, which is a fairly unacceptable mentality. And that would be the time where, as a parent, you should expect to get a phone call from me, and that's when we will kind of meet together and figure out what we can do to get student X back on track and back into the cycle. But the first time I see a 70 on a test, that you may not necessarily get a phone call from me, because that might just be the normal learning curve of your son and daughter. And maybe after they've retaken it and given a different effort, do we need to kind of intercede and see if we need to give them some assistance with that. So kind of in short, the basic theory here is if the kids are working hard, the kids know that they'll have some success in my class. Getting them to that level of working hard and seeking out success is a work, but it generally has worked very well for most students.